Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Coffee with Craig show. We'll be talking about commercial real estate in Central and Eastern Europe. So good Monday morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this Coffee with Craig show. We're here once again at the PANATTONI Cafe, as we are once a week. Great breakfast meeting already, and we hope to keep improving on our breakfast club. Lots of nice coffees, lots of nice breakfast. So Winston, welcome. Good to see you.
All right, Craig, how are you today?
Good. How was your weekend?
Yeah, it's good. Quite
Yeah.
tiring, but yeah, very relaxing.
So we had the big Polish Independence Day parade in March, and also this 10K run, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, there was the Independence Day run. Yeah.
Yeah. So you did that one.
I participated in that
Okay.
one. Yeah.
I saw a lot of our viewers were and our clients posting their running and their medals. Did you get a medal for running?
I got a medal because I
Good.
finished. Yeah.
All right. Excellent.
Yeah, I think it's about like 18,000 participants or something. There's a lot of people.
Wow. Well, maybe I'll do it next year. Anyway, a lot of things going on here on the real estate front, but we'll jump right over to Winston Norman for our headlines of the day. So, Winston, as I usually just go right into all the exciting things that are going on, but let's hit up the news first.
All right, thanks, Craig. So over 12 billion euros is set to be invested in European PBSA markets, say the Class Foundation and Savills. Panattoni Park Gdansk West 2 is nears full occupancy. Stockado acquires self-storage asset and grows its portfolio in Poland. And Inca Centres launched its first free co-working space in Bratislava.
Yeah, so very interesting about this self-storage thing. We'll talk a little bit more about that later. But a lot happening on this month. As you all know, MAPIC coming up, and quite a few brands and projects. And a project from Poland is nominated for MAPIC awards. For example, Factory Norblin. Is also nominated for one of the awards. So very interesting there. They keep winning. They're winning things at our event. They're winning things at most real estate events. Amazing project here in Warsaw, and really I think changed the lives and lifestyles of people in Warsaw. So if you're going to MAPIC, definitely vote for them. I think it's the attendees are voting. We will, of course, vote for them. Also, Rituals and a few other retailers that are here in Poland, Central, Eastern Europe are nominated. So take a look if you're coming to MAPIC. A lot of the brands, a lot of the projects in the region, and of course, Europe nominated. Also, we have our retail awards coming up, but we have our retail real estate guide coming up for MAPIC, as we're once again the international media partner for this event. And Winston, I think we're going to print this week, Thursday or Friday, or
prints on Thursday, yeah.
Prints on Thursday. So if you haven't put in an ad and you want to advertise something if you're a retailer looking to expand, or you're an owner of retail property and you've got some opportunities for retailers, let us know. We can still get you in the magazine. We're going to hand this magazine out to over 800 retailers, many of them looking to come into Central Eastern Europe, Southeastern Europe. So great opportunity for them to enter some new properties, and also for I think there's always 40, 50, 60 new retailers and brands coming into Central Eastern Europe, Southeastern Europe. So always good to catch somebody, some of the new retailers. And retailers, you always want to be the first to call whenever owners are remodeling or have prime locations available. Always difficult to find. So definitely let us know if you're looking to expand this year or next year. MAPIC looks like they're doing very well. I think they announced 7,000 or 8,000 people. A lot of new different categories. They've got the leisure, innovation, a lot of things happening there. So it'll be a lot of fun to go to. We'll be coming in on the 27th on the early Monday morning. So let us know if you'd like to meet up or you've got some events that you'd like us to cover. We got our team coming in from Warsaw, Hungary, Romania. So let us know what's happening there. Czech as well. So big team coming down. Also, we have our retail awards coming up in February, which is a big launch already. We'll be doing a big launch down at MAPIC. So if you're going to be involved in the awards, let us know because we'd like to get your logos on the advertising and on the launch information that will be handed out at MAPIC. So that's again coming up on Wednesday. So let us know about that. What else do we have, Winston? A lot of things happening. A lot of retail time. Yeah, retail. It's retail MAPIC retail awards. Also, of course, May 8th and 9th, we have our retail awards for Czech Republic and Slovakia. So, Julius Hotel, once again, let us know about if you're interested in that on the retail side. Also, SCE Awards coming up April, big event in Romania covering Southeastern Europe as well. So, something else to take a look at. Anyway, we'll take a little break and we'll come right back with Winston Norman and the news. And we're back with the news. And so, Winston, sounded like a lot of interesting headlines, a lot of things to talk about. So let's start with the first one, yeah?
Thanks, Craig. So, the Class Foundation and Savills have released their new European Purpose-Built Student Accommodation Investment Barometer Report. And the report reveals that 93,600 beds, which equates to around 12.3 billion euros in investments, can be expected over the next 2 to 5 years. And according to Savills, there are currently 1.94 million PBSA beds, public and private, in Europe, with an estimated total value of circa 286 billion euros. And Kellyanne Watson, Managing Director of the Class Foundation, noted that the data shows that the strength and confidence of the PBSA sector after unprecedented growth in recent years. Investors are eager to meet the growing demand for this sector by expanding in European markets. However, several challenges present us with a reality check that will need to be addressed by our community to ensure much needed student housing will be built. And Richard Valentine-Selsey, Director of Residential Research at Savills, added, unsurprisingly, given the economic backdrop, equity and debt for development came out as the biggest concern. However, this also points to an opportunity for investors who have already raised capital and are in a position to start deploying. So this is something we're seeing in Poland.
Yeah, Poland, Serbia as well. A little bit of that's growing. The even Belgrade, they're adding all kinds of railways and tram lines and bus lines to get to these universities, and
Right.
Romania as well, and Hungary.
Yeah, Romania as well. Yeah, recently a new report came out of Romania that obviously, I think most major cities in this part of the world lack student housing.
And most of the investors are asking about it. Hey, what are you doing at SCE Awards? Of course, Investment Awards was a lot about student housing and what's going on here in Poland, but we see a lot more of it throughout the region. So it's really becoming an asset, kind of the new kid on the block for a real asset class.
Yeah, I've definitely noticed that. It's definitely a lot more in the news and a lot more conversations about it now.
Yeah, well, great report.
Moving to Poland, and Panattoni has completed the next stage of the Panattoni Park Gdansk West 2 development, and the current area of 73,000 square meters has been leased 90%. Tenants already using the space include the transport, shipping and logistics sectors, and gardening and tire industries. In addition, manufacturers and suppliers of refrigeration products and solutions are using the modern office element of the development too. And according to Martina Sokohachevska, leasing director at Panattoni. The subsequent development in the Pomeranian province are a natural response to the business development of the region, which is increasingly making better use of its potential, resulting from, among other things, the proximity of one of the largest seaports in Europe. So yeah, again, this is a thriving area in the Pomeranian region now, and the deep sea port keeps coming into the news, and it's
Yeah, I
obviously
mean,
generating a lot more business.
build it and people will come. Yeah.
Seems to be the motto there, Craig. Yeah.
Yeah. Great. It's good to hear it's going so well up there. That'll
Yes.
be obviously another project for our Baltic Awards. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of development going on up there, and
Mm-hmm.
all the major players seem to be delivering substantial amounts of
Big
projects.
projects. Yeah.
Staying in Poland, and Stoccardo, a company from Poland's fast-growing self-storage industry owned by Redefine Properties and Griffin Capital Partners, has acquired Toybox, a self-storage and rental company. And Stoccardo is now focusing on strengthening its position in major Polish cities and hopes to become the market leader in the country. It's currently got a portfolio of more than 150,000 square meters, and the acquisition of Toybox has added 4,500 square meters in Warsaw, and to Stoccardo's current portfolio, which now stands at 25,000 square meters of operating assets. And according to Andrew Koenig, he's the CEO at Redefine Properties, Redefine's acquisition of Stoccardo provides us with a platform to unlock growth opportunities in the Polish self-storage market, which remains in its infancy and offers plenty of upside potential. And earlier this year, Griffin Capital Partners, together with Redefine Properties, acquired a majority stake in Stoccardo.
Mm-hmm.
And Griffin acts as the platform's asset manager, while Stoccardo's founders remain involved as minority shareholders and the company's management team. And it was those that acquired Toybox.
Yeah, I think that's going to be another big sector, like student housing, for example, just going to be exploding. You've got, I mean, the only real professional other group was this Less Mess that really had, a nice. Of course, there's other places for self storage, but that was kind of the chain, that was looking good. But you just drive through the UK or the US, and they're everywhere. These giant self storage units. So I think as people get richer, collect more things, and start companies, stop companies, get married, get divorced, these self storage units come into play.
Yeah, the upside potential. I mean, in a city like Warsaw, where the majority are flats, people live in flats and apartments, then the potential must be huge. But I wonder what the pricing is on this kind of development compared to the other kind of developments, and the returns and that type of thing.
Yeah, it still costs a lot of money to build them.
Exactly.
It's
the land costs a lot of money.
Yeah, the land costs,
and they can't put it too far away.
Right. Well, it's interesting to see more and more competition coming into this market, and we'll probably end up having a category for this at some point, as it's growing quickly. Yeah. It is real estate at the end. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, of course. And finally, for today, moving to Bratislava, and Inca Centres has launched its newest Hey workstation co-working space in the Avion shopping park in Bratislava, a smaller version of the Hey Work concept which they released. And the space in Bratislava will open on the first floor, offering workspaces that can be booked for free. And according to Andrea Ujeska, meeting place manager, we are excited to welcome Hey Workstation to Avion in Bratislava. We see Hey Workstation as a local hub for creative minds, entrepreneurs, and business, offering a variety of accessible workspaces to foster collaboration and growth. It's where flexibility meets community, and where work meets well-being. And of course, unsurprisingly, the press release finishes that the space is thoughtfully designed and equipped with IKEA for business furniture to ensure the best possible workstation experience for many people.
Shocking they're using IKEA furniture, but yeah, very comfortable and very nice and very stylish. Yeah, and on the Flex Office report that I was just reading from Hubert Abt from New Work, is they were saying that, look, in this market right now, it's 3.5% of the total space, and it's going in Central Eastern Europe, easily going to 5%. So
does that include retail, or offices?
No, just office.
Just office.
So but yeah, probably a bit of it's going into retail now.
I think it is.
Yeah, where people are looking at retail space, and at the end, though, the retailers will pay more for the space, I think, as it comes up. But yeah, if there's some co-working places in the mall, also nice. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's there's again, it's like this repurposing of
Yeah,
empty
yeah,
space and trying to generate any business that's around. And
exactly. So,
flex office seems to be, the one of the main, well, a growing sector these days.
and it's an easy decision for corporates to make, or at least companies to make, right? Take the space for 6 months or a year, and if we need less, less. If we need more, take more, right?
Very flexible.
Well, thank you all for so Winston. Thank you for that
No
great,
worries.
great bit of news, and thank you all for watching the Coffee with Craig show. We'll see you Tuesday morning with the news. Click here to subscribe to the Coffee with Craig show, and don't forget to share it with your friends.